Alright, here is the Triangle Quiz 2 review. Watch the video, understand it, take notes, and come in and retry the quiz. So the types of triangles. Triangles are three-sided polygons. The angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees, and they can be classified by angles and or sides. So when we classify by angles, we get acute triangles, and those are triangles whose angles are all less than 90 degrees. Every single angle is less than 90 degrees. Right triangles are triangles that contain one and only one angle that equals 90 degrees. So they have one right angle. Obtuse triangle is a triangle that contains one and only one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. So we have one angle bigger than 90 degrees. When we classify by sides, we have the scalene triangle that has no sides equal in length, so all the sides have a different length. We have the isosceles triangle that contains at least two sides that are equal in length. And then we have the equilateral triangle, which all sides and all angles are congruent. Also on there, also besides classifying the triangles, is finding the missing sides and angles given that two triangles are congruent. So here's our triangle congruence statement. Remember I told you to rewrite these. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle, and then line it up, DEF. That means that angle A is congruent to angle D. Angle B is congruent to angle E. Look, notice we're just following right what's in line with each other. A and D are congruent. B and E are congruent. Angle C is congruent to angle F. Here's C and F. And then we also talked about our sides. Side AB, here's AB, is congruent to DE. BC is congruent to EF, and AC, the first and the last, is congruent to DF. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we know. We know angle A is 35 degrees, and we know angle A is congruent to angle D. So if angle A is 35 degrees, so is angle D because they're congruent. We also know that angle F is 55 degrees, so if we look over here, angle F is congruent to angle C. So if angle F is 55 degrees, so is angle C. We know that BC is 6 meters, so we look up here, BC is congruent to EF. So if BC is 6, EF is 6. We know that DF is 10.4, so here's 10.4, which is congruent to AC. So if DF is 10.4, AC must be 10.4. We also know DE is 8.5. Here's DE. DE is congruent to AB. So if DE is 8.5, then AB is 8.5. And the only other thing we don't know is this angle here. And the way we're going to find that out is to add these two together. 55 plus 35 is 90. And then subtract that from 180. 180 minus 90 is 90. So angle B is 90 degrees. If we look over here, angle B and angle E are congruent. So if angle B is 90, angle E is 90. So take the notes, watch the video a couple times, message me on Edmodo if you have any questions, and come in and retake the quiz.